finals week, and we're here to figure out if we're more nervous during finals or midterms week. And as a fellow student myself, I wanted to figure out what other students had to say. So come on and take a journey.
I'm here with a UAlbany student. We're in the library and they're all studying, a group of studying over here. So I just want to ask, are you more stressed out during midterms or finals?
Definitely finals, especially if classes are cumulative, because there's just more info that you have to retain, push out during the exam.
So what do you do to kind of keep your stress at bay during this time?
Usually the panic monkey kicks in and I don't feel at peace unless I've studied,
Okay.
or I feel like I'm just letting everything just slip away and just I'm about to face a huge L if I don't.
I found another UAlbany student in the library of UAlbany. So, are you more stressed during midterms or finals?
Definitely finals.
Why?
It's a lot of pressure. The whole semester just being combined into one test. It's a lot of information to learn. So
Do you think
that's probably why.
professors understand that?
I don't think they do, because it's 3 months of work and like notes you get to study for one test. It's a lot.
Do you think they care about student stress?
I think they do, but they don't understand how far it goes. Keeping a nice balance of work and like hobbies is nice. It's important.
Next up, we have Professor David Gustina. He currently teaches broadcast journalism here at the University at Albany. We decided to ask him what his thoughts on stress for midterms and finals were.
Hi, we are live at the University of Albany. Here we have our guest today, Professor David Gustina. Just have a few questions to ask you.
Yes, Amillion, please.
All right. Do you think students are more stressed during midterms or finals week?
I think they're more stressed during test time in general because a lot of college puts an emphasis on the test. So I think you're stressed around the time that things are due, including tests. Now, finals probably take on a little more importance because it's, quote, finals. But anything that has a due date attached is stressful for students. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I actually do think that some young people do get stressed out. It's normal, but that's normal. You're testing your knowledge, you're under the gun, you've got to prepare. Many of you haven't. You waited to the last minute. I've been one at times. Don't worry. The whole point is, some people get severe stress, and other people have pressures and expectations coming from family and other things that weigh on their decisions. So there's definitely a need to always be cognizant of your friends and your family's mental health, but also students get really stressed at that time. And when it's your career and where you're going and you're not sure of your identity yet, those can be really problems mental health-wise. So I joke a little, but it is serious. We have to always be careful around that time of year because students can feel those things.
And do you think having finals or like big tests like midterms are good, or are they even useful? What's your take on them?
For a lot of professors on campus who are dealing in maybe more abstract or more thoughtful kinds of subjects which need to be explored always and taught at the academic level. But in terms of testing, what I like to see is knowledge in use, not memorization. So if the testing is done in a way that isn't necessarily traditional, I can see a way that you can measure someone's learning process, whether they pick things up over time. But I'm not really loving the idea, ultimately, over time, of getting people to memorize something for an exam that they're not going to remember later.
All right, there you have it, folks. Thank you to our guest, Professor David Gustina, and stay warm out there today, folks.
Yeah.